It's a guilty pleasure playing this game. This is House Flipper on Nintendo Switch. I own this on the PS4 as well, and I just bought it myself on the PC because there's a lot of DLC on there. And then I regretted buying it on PC, so I realised I'm not going to have the time to play it, but I own it anyway. I'd like all the DLC that's on the PC to hit the Switch version, because the Switch version is one I'm paying all the way through again, because my daughter, bless her heart, deleted my PS4 save, so it's all gone. Vanished into thin air, so all those hours, there was a couple hundred hours I spent on it. I was doing quite well. About to upload a fifth video, I think, on PS4. And I can't do that now, so I have to start again on the Switch. It has put me back a couple of months, because obviously I rotate play games. In other words, I have so many games I play and do commentary and let's plays on that I kind of have to spend a little bit of time in each game, which is annoying because a lot of these games I really do like playing. This is one that's just basically a job, isn't it? It's basically me as a painter, and I work for a company that sold paint and did this sort of stuff, and I wouldn't want to do this as a job, that's for sure. Selling paint, mixing paint, it's a skill, you got to get it right, the shades right. When I was working in a paint store in Pentagon, it was called, and they did builders. They were like builders, merchants really. But I sold paint to builders and decorators and all those sort of people, and they come in, pick their shade, and one day one guy comes in, picks his colour, and he wants I think it was about 12 5-litre tins. So I mixed one, as was the proper way to do it, so he could test it. He was happy with the colour, so okay, I'm going to mix the rest. And lo and behold, about an hour later he comes back after he's picked up all the paint, took it there, and he asked for a refund. Basically said that the paint didn't match what was given to him, the sample that was given to him. So a little piece of card, and it looked quite much the same. He said, yeah, that's the one. It looks the same as the card. I said, no, it's dried and it's not right. I'd already explained to him that we tried the paint dry and it looked the same shade, so it must obviously be the wrong piece of card that he gave me. So, you kind of screwed up here. So I kind of didn't know what to do, so not being experienced, not being a tradesman myself, I'm a caterer, I'm not a tradesman. I'm a guy who paints and decorates. I'm a guy who cooks for a living. I just decided to jump out of it and do something different. Retail seemed the way. This guy wasn't happy with the paint. I think that's when I kind of lost my job. They were getting very fed up with me. I wouldn't use the forklift. I said it's not my contract to use the forklift. I watched an accident that day where the forklift clipped a load of tiles and they all fell down, and my god, tiles everywhere. And the guy nearly died because the tiles fell onto his his forklift, and the roof there was just 4 bars, and that was it. The tiles was, if they hadn't been blocked by the shelf unit, they would have fallen on him and killed him probably. Well, maybe not killed him, but definitely put him in hospital. And I just watched this rack of tiles just slide forward, and a couple of them hit the cab, but the rest stayed stuck onto the shelf. Lucky for him. And he was nonchalant about it. I was just horrified. Oh, Jesus Christ. Imagine my idiot hands on the forklift. And I said, nah, I'm not doing it. The boss didn't do it. Because he thought it was beyond his pay grade, Didn't even cash up this guy. This is how useless the boss was. So me and paint don't get on normally. I mean, here I'm trying to paint this room as quick as I can. 2 colours. Grey and Amaranth Variety, which is a nice kind of purpley colour. I kind of like it. You don't mop with a brush, of course. Getting used to the controls in this game again, because I haven't played this for a good 3 weeks. It's just nice to jump on and chill. rotate and play the games on the Switch. I've got loads of games, over 400 now, come up to 500 games, and it's a lot of games to pick from. Sometimes you want to go back and jump onto games that you're really enjoying. You know, I'm playing Jenny LeClue at the moment, Boomerang Fu, and Samurai Jack. 3 great games. I'm flipping through my Nintendo Switch. I'm about to play FM Manager Touch 2019, and I've only played about an hour of it. I bought that last year. Crazy. Balls Out, Perseverance, World Soccer, and the Here Be Dragons, a new game called Deleveled, which isn't out until the 10th of September. All these gameplays to come. Kingdom Rush Origins, which is out right now. I just dropped that video. There's another one to follow. That game isn't out until, I think it's the middle of September. I think it might be 10th of September as well. I'll have to check the dates. There we go. Painting. Warm today. Bottle of water popping. Here goes the grey. But I don't know about this game really. I think it really needs DLC real quick. Garden Flipper I like to see. All the really cool DLC get on the PC. It needs to be on here now. But I understand why I haven't put it on there yet, because obviously don't want to see how many people buy this game. Maybe not a lot of people bought this game on the Switch. Maybe think it plays better on the PS4, which I think it does. But hey, the Switch version I like. Bit of drifting because my controller's sticking a bit. Anyway, let me know what you think of this game in the comments below, and I will catch you later with another video. And yeah, that's going to be more House Flipper. We'll probably chat about other things like what's happening at the moment. 35 years of Mario. I mean, that's not a bad celebration, is it, on the Switch? It's all themed. But my God, they haven't done anything with the prices. Everything's hiked up. All their games are 50 quid. Alright, it's 3 tiles for 50 quid, but still. 50 quid. I don't like it. Always $49.99. Unless it's sort of like a farmed out game that Nintendo have done, like a half and half thing. It's a bit cheaper. You know, I'm kind of fed up with the prices that Nintendo charge for their games. It's just way too much. Well, that's me done. This room is nearly done. I got too much paint. We're going to move on. I'm going to decorate my headquarters, my little house, my hut, which is an absolute bomb site. Till then, see you in the next video. More House Flipper very soon. Tip. Ooh, it's horrible. I hate looking at the gardens, all misty. Is there anything I hate? Really needs work, this game. It needs more attention to detail. It should look a lot prettier than this. I'm sure it can be.